Nvidia is going to $200, not because you may think it is or influencer hype because, well, the whole DeepSeek fueled decline hasn't materialized, but because the setup is clean, the structure is tight, and we've seen this exact move 3 times before. The media screaming collapse, our system's flashing green. And before we get too deep, if you want to learn how to spot setups like this before they take off, download the free stock market blueprint from the link in the description below. It breaks down the exact 3-step process we use to find top performing stocks using a proven, simple, and repeatable system. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly why the media's got it wrong, how we've already nailed 3 explosive Nvidia cycles, and why the setup has all the hallmarks of boom number 4. Now, since June 2024, Nvidia's price has gone quiet, moving sideways, consolidating, boring everyone to death. But here's the thing, boring is where the smart money pay attention. The crowds are tuned out, analysts are second guessing, headlines are on loop, tariffs, AI slowdown, DeepSeek this, regulation that. But we're seeing something completely different. A sleeping giant's coiling up, just like we've seen before. So to understand this, let's rewind. In 2016, Nvidia was just another stock flagged by our system. Not hyped, not viral, just clean structure. Our system flagged it, the structure confirmed it. For us, it was a no-brainer. And it moved 650% over the next 2 years. Then came the 2018 correction. Nvidia dropped 60%. People panicked, Reddit got loud, CNBC ran their doom cycle. Our exit system kicked in. We locked in profit and stepped aside. Meanwhile, everyone else rushed to buy the dip, aka catching a falling knife, and well, calling it a strategy. It's wild how dip buying with no structure has become the default playbook, just pure emotion. And predictably, most of these accounts got amputated. Then came 2019. While the market was still licking its wounds, we spotted something familiar. The early structure of the next uptrend. Same signals, same momentum. The system gave us the green light and we re-entered. Nvidia doubled by 2021. And while analysts were busy discovering AI and retail was piling in late, we'd already compounded through the entire move. Same process, same edge. It's funny, most people think the edge is in timing the market, but it absolutely isn't. It's in recognizing the setup early and having the discipline to hold when others flinch. That's where the real compounding happens, not in the entry, in the execution. And right on cue, 2022 hit, Nvidia dropped almost 70%. Suddenly, everyone wanted to be the hero who called the bottom. Value bros were back in full effect. Social media was full of undervalued takes, but hope isn't a strategy. We don't trade on emotion. We exited with profit, stayed out, and watched the knife drop. And while people were busy trying to be early, we were busy waiting to be profitable. You don't win by guessing bottoms. You win by entering when structure confirms strength. Then came 2023. Now, this one was different. Our system lit up again. The signals were clear, the structure was tight. We didn't jump in. We scaled in strategically and we compounded through a monster move. 1,200% growth between 2022 and 2024. Not a typo, 1,200%. And then, just to make a point, Nvidia announces a 10-for-1 stock split. A move that screams we're not just surviving, we're thriving. We're still very much holding our Nvidia positions, but right now we're watching for what comes next. Since mid-2024, Nvidia's price has gone quiet again, but silence doesn't mean weakness. It's consolidation, structured, disciplined, tight. The swing range is under 45% from the high to the low of this consolidation. Previous corrections, 60% to 70%. The $100 level has held like a fortress, not one monthly close below it. Already bounced 25% off that level quietly. This isn't a breakdown. This is a setup, a pressure cooker with the lid on tight. And if you're watching this and want to understand how we consistently find these moments where the structure is tight, the crowd is distracted, and the next major leg up is loading, download the stock market blueprint below. It shows you exactly how we scan, qualify, and enter these plays. No fluff, just what works. So why isn't everyone talking about this? Because they're too busy talking about everything else. Every time Nvidia pauses, the headlines swing back in. Tariffs, competition, AI fatigue, export controls. It's all very predictable. And every time they miss the actual setup forming right in front of them. Let's zoom out. Nvidia is currently valued at around $2.66 trillion, the third most valuable company in the world. It trades 300 million shares a day. This isn't some small cap darling. This is a behemoth. It is the backbone of AI infrastructure. They've made 26 acquisitions, most recently $700 million for Run AI to expand the software layer. They're not just building chips, they're building the entire stack. Blackwell architecture, chip fabs in Houston, Project Digits in development. And yes, the ARM deal didn't go through. So what? Even the best fighters miss punches, but Nvidia never stops swinging. So is Nvidia a buy? If you're chasing social media hype, no. If you're hoping regulation cools off tomorrow, good luck with that. It's totally out of our control. But if you've got a system and you're playing the long game, this setup is your cue. We've ridden 3 booms before. We've exited every major crash clean and with profit. And now we're watching this tight consolidation closely. Because once Nvidia breaks above last year's high, the next move is $200 and beyond. It's not just that Nvidia might hit $200, it's how we position for it. Because every breakout we've captured and every crash we've sidestepped came down to this: structure, not emotion; pattern, not prediction; system, not noise. Most people think this kind of consistency is luck, even after we've been doing it for over a decade. Built a private community full of profitable investors who used to struggle, and now we run a hedge fund on top of all of that. Nuts, right? Well, it's simply the result of following the same rules over and over again, no matter what the market throws at us. You don't need to catch every move. You just need to catch the ones that matter and know how to ride them when they come. And if you're serious about building real wealth in the market, not gambling, not guessing, go watch the next video, how the smart money invests to get rich. I'll walk you through the exact system we use, the same one that's helped us average over 30% per year.